Okay, hi everyone. Today I decided to do something fun. I want to do a draw along of a picture that happens in this week's Parashah, Beshalach. Parashah Beshalach, Pharoah and his army drive straight into the Yam Suf with their chariots. So today we're going to draw Pharoah driving into the Yam Suf on his chariot. Everybody ready? Let's go. This is how it's going to work. I'm going to draw a shape on my page. You guys can stop the video and follow along, or if you're really fast, you don't even have to stop the video. I don't know. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a whole bunch of round, bendy shapes. Okay, so we're going to start near the bottom of our page. Now we're going to draw a shape that goes up and around. And then we're going to do it again. We're going to draw another shape. This time it's not going to be so straight up. It's going to be a little bit off to the side. Another shape up and around, like a hook. Okay, and now I'm going to come across the side here, sideways. And then I'm going to make two lines at an angle. Okay, not straight down, not to the side, right in the middle. Okay, two lines like that. Now, at the bottom of these two lines, I'm going to make a square. Are you ready? Here comes my square. And now, let's just show you what this funny shape is. This is going to be our horse. So we're going to add in some angry eyes on the horse. To make an angry eye, make an angry eyebrow. And make another angry eyebrow on this side. And then I make two big balls for his eyes. And I put little black dots in the eyes. Now if you want to make eyes really, really angry, you gotta make them big, 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 with little dots in them to show that they're like popping out of the horse's head. Okay, and if you want to make it extra super duper angry, then you add another line right under the eye there. You ready? That makes it look really, really angry because now his eyes are just can't even stay inside his skull, they're so angry. Okay? And now we have to add some angry nostrils for his nose. So let's take the lines that we made here, and we're just going to continue them with a little bit of a swirl. Okay? And we're going to add a mouth on the bottom with a curved shape, a shape that curves up. Okay, and a line across. And there's his angry mouth. Got it? Does it look like a horse? I hope so. Let's add some hair on the top here. And let's add some ears that are kind of flying in the wind, the wrong direction, but it's all good. These are going to be triangles. And if you put a line in the middle of the ears, it makes it look like a horse ear, where it curves around. And now I want to put some hair on the other side from the back. Here, horses have hair all the way down their neck, so let's put some hair here. You can just do any kind of shapes you want for the hair, it doesn't really matter. But it's got to look like they're flying in the wind, okay? Now, we've got to finish up this horse with his legs. Horse legs are really, really hard to draw, but let's see if we can figure it out. Okay, I want to add the rest of his neck, so I'm going to go into about the middle of his nose here, and I'm going to make a line coming down and out. Okay, that's the end of the horse's neck. And then I'm going to give him these giant muscles that he has to run so fast with. One of them is going to be like half a circle shape, and the other one's going to come down from here. Now let's try to do this one carefully. I want to make a line that doesn't touch the top of the horse's back. It's got to start a little bit below the horse's back, but somewhere in the middle there that comes straight down. Ready? Straight down. And now I'm going to make a curvy shape. A square shape. Across, down, and across again. And here to finish this leg, I want to make another line at an angle, like a triangle here. And another line down. And then I'm going to finish this up with a big circle. Okay? And if I want to draw the horse's hoof, I can put another circle outside of that and color it in black. I think that looks pretty good. Now I want to make his other leg. So I'm going to make a line across here. And I'm going to bring down his leg straight down. With another line. And this one again goes across. And then I want to put a little bit of a bulb for his knee. So I'm going to put a circle-y shape. And then the rest of his leg is going to go down at an angle like this. Down and across. Two lines next to each other. And another hoof is like a circle. Okay, two circles on top of the other. And the back one is going to be black. There we go. You got two horse feet. Now let's put in his back feet. That's going to be a little more tricky. So let's take a line like around the same height as this line, okay? So it's going to touch his leg here and come around in a curve. We're going to curve over and down. And at the bottom of this shape, I want to put something like a triangle. So let's put a big triangle over there. And that's the horse's back hoof. And he needs one more hoof to finish him off. So let's see how we're going to do that. This is the trickiest one, but it's not so hard. I want to take a line also around here, below this line, at the bottom of the horse, and bring it down in like a B shape. 2 bumps. Ready? 1 bump here, and another bump here. And now to finish it off, I could even touch them together. Let's touch them together. And then we're going to do 2 opposite bumps. Ready? A bump like this, and then another bump like this. Okay? And in order to make the last hoof, I'm just going to cut off the bottom and draw on a hoof. Does that look kind of like a horse? Let's make it look even more like a horse. A trick we can do to make it stand out is by putting shadows on the things that are behind, the things that are further away from us. So this leg and this leg are a little further from us, so we can just put shadows on there by adding a bunch of lines across them. And that makes them look like they're not in the same space as the front legs, which helps understand what's going on. Now do we see there's a horse there, and he's running. He's really angry too. We made him angry, right? It's our fault. What else can we add? Let's add the horse a little necklace. I think Egyptian horses like to wear necklaces. They're fancy that way in style. So we'll put a little oval shape coming around like this, and another oval shape coming around like this, and then we'll draw a bunch of lines across the oval, because that's the kind of necklaces that these horses wear. Looks pretty good. Okay, now we gotta move on to Pharoah. Pharaoh's the one who's driving this horse, and we gotta make him a chariot. So let's start by making the wheel of the chariot. The wheel of the chariot is going to be a really thin oval. Okay, let's see if we can make a really thin oval behind the horse over here. Ready? Super thin. Oval. Good. Now let's make an even smaller oval inside that. And let's make a box inside this oval coming out of this side. A box like this. And we'll make some lines going from the oval into the box. Okay, those are the spokes of his wheel. And now, if we make 2 lines coming across the top and bottom of the oval, we can connect it with another oval. And there's the wheel of our chariot. I think it looks pretty good. Now I want to make the bottom of the chariot, so I'm going to make a line going straight across from the middle of the wheel. Ready? And across this part of the horse. Perfect. Now Egyptians had funny looking chariots. They had a kind of open back. I guess they were like convertible chariots. So first we're going to draw the top of the chariot, which is going to be around the back of the horse here. Okay, 2 lines across. And then I'm going to connect these lines with a line going down and across towards the wheel. So let's go down and then curve to the side to go to the wheel. So there's our chariot. We could even add some fancy stuff on the top here to make it look a little more decorative. Some circles. It'll also make it more fun to color in later. And now we have to draw Pharoah. So let's see if we can make Pharoah look a little bit the same as his horse, because they're both really angry. They're both running into the Yam Suf, and they're both about to get in a lot of trouble. So first we're going to make Pharaoh's face. Pharaoh's face is going to be a rectangle, but not a straight rectangle, a sideways rectangle, more like a diamond. So let's put his face over here. A rectangle on an angle. Okay, here's my rectangle. It's not straight up and down, it's on an angle. And let's make him really angry also, just to know what's going on here. I'm going to give him some angry eyebrows. And some big bulging round eyes. Remember that trick with the round eyes? And the little pupils to show how angry he is. And just to make him extra angry, we're going to add that bulge at the bottom. The lines under his eyes. Okay. Now let's make a triangle pointing down, like an arrow pointing down for his nose. Let's just do an arrow. That'll be nice and easy. There's his angry nose. And angry mouth. Same as the horse, we're going to give him a little bump for his mouth. And a line going across to show that he's got teeth. Okay, we can even... let's not give him ears. I don't think Pharoah really showed his ears off that much. Now let's add in another feature just to help us put everything in place. We're going to make little boxes here. You ready? These little boxes are going to be his hands. So let's start by making a box like this. We're going to start making the box, but we're not going to finish it, okay? We're going to go around most of the way, and we're going to stop. We're going to leave that corner empty. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. A box that goes almost all the way around, but we leave this corner empty. And then we're going to fill in that corner with a little inside-out box, okay? That's going to be his hand, and we can put 3 lines going down in the middle to make them into hands. Now he's got 2 hands, and we can give him the reins of his horse. Those are the straps that hold his horse down. Okay, so now he's holding onto his horse. Now we gotta give Pharoah his famous Pharoah hat. We're not gonna know who he is if he's not wearing his Pharoah hat. So the first thing we should do is we should add a little snake. Pharaohs always have a little snake coming off their forehead. I'm not sure why, but that's what they like to do. So let's make the snake kind of flying in the wind because he's getting blown away. So let's come across here and down, and across here and down, There's the snake. And he's kind of scared. So let's make him looking up. And around. And let's give him a scared face. And big bulging eyes also. He's kind of worried what's going to go on. And the snakes they had, I think, were cobras. So they had these, like, these funny hoods on their head. So let's make his snake into a cobra. There we go. Now his snake is flying in the wind. Now we've got to make his crown, his actual hat, okay? So let's start with a big round shape going on the top here, above his head. Way above his head, okay? Don't put it like here. That's going to make his head too small. Put it up here, because he's the king. He's got a big hat, okay? Ready? Big round shape. Whoa, perfect. And now they had a part of the hat that flips over, so we got to make that part by making a curvy line. Remember, today's all about curvy lines. So another curvy line over here. And then those hats also had stripes going all across. So the stripes in front go up and down. So we just got to follow the curves of his hat with our lines. And the stripes on the side go side to side. So let's first fill in his shoulder so we don't make his hat too big. So we'll make his shoulder with another curvy line. Remember, all about the curvy lines today. Gonna make a curvy line going down like this, and all the way up to where the chariot ends. Okay, like that. That's gonna be his shoulder. Now let's just finish that off quickly with a line, and let's give him his little skirt. I don't know. Egyptians wore skirts, I think. So let's make a zigzaggy shape. Ready? Zig, zag, zag. There we go. And let's put some more zag under here, and we'll put some lines to connect to show that this is his skirt, zigging and zagging in the wind. And some legs going down here. I think that's pretty good. And now, let's add part of his hat. Okay? So we're going to start by making an S kind of shape, by a sideways S. So we're going to go down to the side and down. 2 times. Ready? Down to the side and down. And then from here we're going to go down to the side. And we're actually going over the line we just made and down again. Okay? And now we can connect that at the bottom. That's part of his hat. And the rest of his hat is going to come down from the snip. Ready? Down we go. And let's get his other shoulder on this side. That's going to be pretty easy. It's just a curvy line again. Around and down. That's all. Now we can finish up his hat. Line straight down. We can put those stripies in. It's going to be so fun to color in because Egyptian hats were always very colorful, I think. And we can put stripies going down here also. And now we got to just fill in his arms, and I think this Pharaoh is ready to jump into the sea and get in trouble. The way to make his arms, we're going to make a line coming up towards his hand, okay? So let's start even from right over here, from his skirt. We're going to start a line coming up at an angle, and another line coming straight across, just straight across, okay? And now we need one more line coming down here, and he's got his Pharaoh hands. We can put another line on this side also to show that he's got an arm on this side also. And then Pharaohs had these funny arm bracelets, I think. I'm making this up. Don't trust me. Don't write a history essay based on my description of Pharaoh's clothing. And we can give him a neck also, just to show that he's got a neck. How about this? Maybe we'll give him the same necklace as his horse. Ready? Let's make curvy U shapes. And more curvy U shapes. And we'll fill them in with those lines going around to show that he's also got a necklace. And there you have it. I think we finished. I think we have a cute little Pharaoh jumping into the sea. You could put your name on the bottom if you want to. I'm going to put my name. My name is Dove. And I'll draw a little bear. A little bear guy. With a kippah. Yeah. A little nose and 2 eyes. Here's my bear. I don't normally put a bear next to my name, but for today I will. And then we can color it in, and we're ready to go. Hope you guys had fun. Please let me know if you enjoyed this, because this is my first time making a draw-along video. Tell me if it's too hard. Tell me if it's too easy. And if you like it, I'll try to do more. Thanks so much. Okay, so Mia and one of my kids colored in the picture, and here's how it turned out. I really like it. I hope you guys do too. I'd love to see how your guys' pictures turned out. You can send them to me at info@dovetrail.com. And if you want to catch the next Draw the Cedra, if you guys liked it and we keep doing it, then go to my website, www.dovetrail.com, and sign up for emails there. Have a good Shabbos. See you next week.